It is exactly 9 p.m. top of the hour, time for the latest update here on KUTV Weekend Live. This is the 7th day of April, the year 2024. Indeed, it's a day that we have much and more lined up for you. But first thing first, our top stories tonight.
Tonight, another life lost. 4 people dies after the bus they were traveling in rolled overneath the bridge along Meru-Nairobi highway. From doctors to cleaners, janitors in Thika Level 5 hospital downed their tools over delayed salary. Also tonight, better days ahead. Avocado farmers in Kisii are optimistic of better income from new avocado produce. Plus, Ingwe fails Sofapaka test. Batoto Bamungu holds Westful FC Leopards in FKF League.
This is Weekend Live with Auma Evans.
Joy Mutava is our sign language interpreter tonight. Remember, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. You're live on YouTube at KUTV News Live. You can tweet me at Auma Evans. Remember to use the hashtag Weekend Live. So tonight we begin our bulletin with rather some sad news where 4 people have been killed from a bus accident that was ferrying passengers from Meru to Nairobi. According to witnesses, the bus rolled overneath the bridge. Tharaka Nithi County Police Commander Zachias Ngeno stated that the cause of the accident is yet to be determined. The victims have been rescued and transported for medication in Chogoria and Chuka hospitals. Elsewhere, several trucks have been involved in an accident along Nakuru-Eldoret Highway that claimed the lives of 5 people. As per the report, the misty and foggy weather affected the drivers. The accident has caused a huge traffic jam, with motorists lamenting over the narrow road being cause of the frequent accidents witnessed. Healthcare providers should be aware that the amount of money the government can spend on their pay and benefit is limited. This is according to President William Ruto. The president emphasized that the nation cannot continue to live beyond its means, while stating that the government cherishes the job that doctors and interns do in the health sector. According to President Ruto, his administration is attempting, or rather is trying, to bring the nation's wage bill down to the legally mandated 35% from its current 47%.
I know we have a situation in Kenya with our doctors and interns. I want to implore on them that it is important for us as a nation to agree that we must live within our means. We must live within our means, fellow countrymen and women. We cannot continue to spend the money we don't have. And I am telling our friends, the doctors, that we mind about them, we value the service they give to our nation, but we must live within our means. The resources we have are only sufficient to pay 70,000 shillings for intern doctors. It is not a salary. It is a stipend for only 1 year, and then they will be employed. And we want all our doctors, all our doctor interns to be taken in, and that is why we are going to spend the resources that we have to make sure all the 1,500 plus or minus doctors, all of them are absorbed at once.
Let's stay on health matters for a bit. Now, patients admitted at Thika Level 5 Hospital in Kiambu County are now at risk of contracting diseases after cleaners at the busy facility downed their tools over unpaid 7-month salary. This comes amid the ongoing doctor strike that ran for over 20 days, as Salma Swale reports.
At the center of a simmering row that could further paralyze operations of medical services is delayed salaries of over 60 cleaners at Thika Level 5 Hospital employed under Nehru Kenya Limited for 7 months. The cleaners have donned their tools today amidst medic strike, where few patients have been left at the hospital under the care of nurses. Biashara Ward MCA Kennedy Mwangi, who came in to address the stranded cleaners, divulges that Kiambu County has paid the contractor and that it should own up and pay the cleaners, as well as calling upon the governor to intervene and change the management of Thika Level 5 led by its superintendent as a way of streamlining operations at the health institution.
Sisi kama serikali ya county tumelipa kampuni ya Nehru pesa zao. Nayo kampuni nao wanafaa walipe wafanyikazi wao. Imagine miezi 7 haujapata mshahara wako. Na mimi kile ningesema ni wiki ijayo, tutawapea wiki ijayo mpaka siku ya Tuesday ama Thursday. Mumewalipa pesa zao. La sivyo tutawachukulia hatua sasa za kisheria.
Cleaners led by Samuel Kinyo and Jacqueline Naliaka lament that their boss have been taking them in circles whenever they demand to know the progress of processing their dues, revealing that despite getting meager salaries, the employers have been unwilling to remit the dues, forcing most of them to become beggars.
Tunafanya kazi kwa bidii, lakini mshahara inakuwa ni shida kutokea. Inafika tunafanya kazi hata zaidi ya miezi 7, tukigoma tunalipwa moja, tunaambiwa tungojee hiyo ingine. Tunakaa tena zaidi ya miezi zingine juu 4, inafika 9, tunalipwa 2, tunaambiwa tungojee hiyo ingine. Sasa imefikia mahali tumeitisha last month. Tukaambiwa tungojee ikifika katikati ya mwezi wa 3 tutakuja kulipwa. Ikafika mwisho wa mwezi hakuna mwenye alituuliza swali ama mwenye alikuja kutuambia kuhusu mshahara yetu inaenda aje.
Mi ninge-suggest kwa governor tukue at the county government instead of being kwa at Nehru, cause hii contract ya Nehru sometimes unapata wanatuzungusha, yani pesa yetu itoki, wanakaa kutuzungusha, mara tunatumwa kwa administrator, tunatumwa kwa med soup.
This has paralyzed the normal functioning of the hospital, with garbage remain uncollected while some equipment used in delivery of medical services stay unwashed. Salma Swaleh, KUTV.
Thank you, Salma, for that. Now let me take you to Rwanda. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has assured Kenyans working and living abroad that the country is secure and the economy has recovered. While addressing over 400 members of the diaspora community in Kigali, Rwanda, the Deputy President urged Kenyans living abroad to invest in Kenya and purchase the government's affordable houses. Listen in.
There is political stability in the country. This was Deputy President's sentiments in Kigali, Rwanda, where he met over 400 Kenyans living in that country. The Deputy President condemned the distribution of substandard fertilizers to government stores and said police detectives will arrest persons involved in the scam.
Out of the many suppliers who are given, only one, with only 50,000 bags, brought something that is not acceptable. But if you look at the percentage, it's actually negligible. We are not saying it is right, it is very wrong, it's unacceptable. And our security and investigative agencies have swung into action, and people will go to court. But those 50,000 bags cannot interfere with our food security because the percentage is little.
On the issue on passport processing delays, the DP said the government will acquire new modern equipment within 45 days.
Government has also developed the global labor market strategy that will facilitate the securing of jobs for our citizens abroad. This strategy is part of the interventions to create safe migration pathways for our people. Our target is to have this skilled human capital secure job opportunities abroad, especially the youth who are creative, innovative, skilled, and ready to explore the world as they work. Indeed, as I walked in, I came through an exhibition displayed by our Kenyan people. And the level of creativity and innovation is on another level.
During the Diaspora Engagement Forum, the Deputy President also appraised the group on implementation of various government development agenda, such as the affordable housing and enhancement of the diaspora affairs. Gachagua has called on them to invest back in the country, and especially in the housing program.
I call on you to join us in focusing on key sectors that are integral to our nation's development, as well as offer promising opportunities for investment, mainly in the better priority areas of agricultural transformation, micro, small, medium enterprises, housing and settlement, the healthcare program, digital superhighway, and the creative economy. We are keen to work with you to harness your networks in order to channel both investment opportunities and knowledge and technology transfer that will make our economy thrive and move Kenya forward.
On Kenya's economic situation, the Deputy President said, resulting from hard work of President William Ruto, the economy is showing visible and greater signs of recovery. He said President Ruto has also contained the cost of living, highlighting appreciation of the Kenya shillings against the dollar, hiring of 56,000 teachers to bridge the teacher-student ratio, and development program of the government.
The National Assembly is processing a recommendation by the President to have the official opposition leader anchored in law so that the leader of official opposition can go to Parliament and hold the government to account from a dignified position instead of going to the streets.
Gachagua praises comes at a time when President William Ruto is still stressing on increasing productivity so as to boost the economy, with the agriculture sector being hit hard by the distribution of fake fertilizers. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.
Now from Kigali to Bomet County, education stakeholders in Bomet County have urged the government to invest in TVETs. Speaking at Bomet Central Training College, the institution's chair of Board of Governors, Bishop Augustine Rugut, reiterated that TVETs was the only way to go for youth who failed to meet the university pass mark. Rugut stated that the college, which was established in 2020, has continued to grow and change the landscape of the area. According to him, the country requires more technical skills labor, adding that the TVET will transform the country's economy.
TVET is changing landscape in the economy of this country. I believe this is the right way to go. Before, you could find people with a D, IE, sometimes they don't go far. But with the TVET colleges, even the villages nowadays, you'll find we have electricians, we have plumbers, we have carpenters, and they are doing great work. Because of late, almost every village, there is electricity. And those services are required, people require connectivity of electricity, plumbing, all of this technical work. The government will appreciate. And my prayer is, if they will now continue funding, we need more funding in these technical colleges. From what I've learned as a chairman of the Board of Governors, we need a lot of funding because this is where life is.
Now let's cross borders. Decision by Florida High Court this weekend opened the way for both tighter restriction on abortion and the ability of Florida voters to decide this November whether to undo those restrictions. VOA's correspondent Scott Stearns reports.
Florida's Supreme Court this week opened the way for a ban on abortions after 6 weeks to take effect in May. But it also put abortion on the November ballot in Florida, allowing voters to decide whether to include broad abortion rights in the state constitution. That makes reproductive rights even more of an election issue in Florida and in this year's presidential race. Nearly 50 years of federal protections for abortions were overturned in 2022 by the U.S. Supreme Court, of which 3 justices were appointed by former President Donald Trump. Ending the protections given in a case called Roe v. Wade is something the presumptive Republican nominee has campaigned on.
I got it done. I get a kick out of these candidates and even the other side. Well, I don't know. I think I'm more pro-life. I'm this. And somebody stood up, a woman stood up and said, this guy ended Roe v. Wade. How the hell can you go against him? And I sort of said that myself, actually. But I'm proud to be the most pro-life president in American history.
But since that high court decision 2 years ago, abortion has been a losing political issue for Republicans in referendums in Ohio and Kansas. Reproductive rights are a centerpiece of President Joe Biden's re-election campaign.
Trump proudly says, quote, after 50 years, with no one coming close, I was able to kill Roe v. Wade. That's a statement. You've seen it on television. Well, he's talking about how Donald Trump killed Roe v. Wade. He says it has to be punishment for women exercising their reproductive freedom. Trump and MAGA Republicans are responsible for the chaos that followed, and they're now calling for a national ban on choice for every state, in every state, not just what is in law now.
In this campaign, Trump has not endorsed a national abortion ban. He was asked this week about the Florida decision.
Mr. President, do you support the 6-week abortion ban that the Florida Supreme Court just upheld?
We'll be making a statement next week on abortion.
The issue of reproductive rights in this presidential election will also be fueled by a coming Supreme Court decision on whether to tighten restrictions on access to the drug most used to start medication abortions. Scott Stearns, VOA News.
Right, it is 17 minutes past the time. Time to take a very short break here on Weekend Live. Plenty more to follow after the break.
I'm Associate Professor in the Institute of Philosophy of Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Poland, and I'm the main coordinator of the Cafe project, which is being here hosted by Kenyatta University.
My name is Eva Hudoba. I am a project manager in this consortium. Keep watching cutting-edge research at Kenyatta University Television.
Maelfu na maelfu ya wahamiaji wakiwa na watoto kutoka nchi za Amerika ya Kati wanaendelea kuwasili kwenye mpaka kati ya Marekani na Mexico.
But folks, I'm going. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ni habari kutoka pembe zote duniani.
Pepo pasi vuguvugu. Pepo pa ni idea.
Tazidi ananyonya, hanyonyi vizuri, anakuwa hayuko comfortable.
Jeshi la Jamhuri ya Kidemokrasia ya Kongo linapambana na waasi wa ADF.
Kwa sasa wanatoa wito kwa mashirika, makampuni na vile vituo vya uchukuzi.
Mambo mengi yatakwenda kama yalivyopangwa.
Hapa ni kuna mmoja wa viongozi wa chama cha wavuvi katika eneo hili.
Zaidi tunajaribu kuwapa chanjo ili ina boost ama inanyanyua kinga ya mwili. Hiyo inaenda kupelekea kupambana na virusi.
Ni Duniani Leo, Jumatatu mpaka Ijumaa, moja kwa moja kutoka VOA Swahili, Washington DC.
Access to knowledge, solution to unanswered questions.
Guidelines to pursuing your rights and repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
are powerful and influential. They make decisions in politics, education, finance, agriculture, health, sports, and all aspects of human life. But the impact of their decisions falls on you, the common citizen. KUTV Primetime News Thursday. We ask bold questions and pursue answers to the core to bring you closer to the story. We couldn't have it any other way. Join me, Auma Evans, as I raise matters of social concern to raise your voice from the background to the foreground. Every Thursday and Saturday at 9 p.m. only on KUTV.
You are watching Weekend Live with Auma Evans.
Right, welcome back, and now let's continue with our bulletin. Now, avocado farmers in Kisii County are now expecting additional income after the county government recommended farming of a new variety of avocado. Caroline Kimwele with the details.
The Kisii County government has called on farmers to try a new variety of avocado farming, which they believe has the potential to generate additional income, thereby aiding farmers' earnings. This new variety of avocado, known as Hass avocado, has been raised at the Kisii Agricultural Training Center, and farmers have been encouraged to acquire the seedlings from the center.
We are urging our farmers to come and collect this Hass avocado for planting in their farms. We project that if all our farmers within the county are going to come, we will have planted an acreage of 80 hectares of land. And this will enable our farmers to have money in their pocket so that they can carry out other economic activities.
The County Executive Committee member for Agriculture Kisii County, Elijah Obori, has announced that 80 acres of land have been set aside for planting the seedlings.
Our intention and the intention of our governor is that our farmers will come forward and collect these trees. So we have, every ward is going to, it has an allocation of 4,000 seedlings, and currently our officers who are in the field are getting names of the farmers who are interested in getting the Hass avocado tree.
However, farmers are expected to buy these seedlings at a subsidized price of 100 shillings instead of 250 shillings, while those from outside the county will buy at 150 shillings.
This plant, we are going to give it out at 100 shillings, and that is a subsidized price because normally this Hass avocado goes at 250.
Obori has assured farmers that there is a ready market for this avocado variety, both within and outside the country, and that farmers have been ensured increased income to improve their economic welfare. Caroline Kimwele, KUTV.
We are due for yet another short break. Up next, Sport News.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audiovisual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
Is your first time?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared, but I can do this.
Yeah.
Mess with me. Yeah, let's do this, man.
Tunachimba hadi mizizi kukuletea yanayojiri.
So mimi naomba tu serikali yetu ya Mungu, jibarikiwe na Mungu, iweze kuteremsha bei ya mafuta.
Yanayokukumba tuna maizi, tunakutetea sisiri. Kwa kweli ni speciali tukikupambia makala ya mwanamke mwake. Utasema hupendi mizizi ya habari. Nami Caroline Kimoja.
Get ready to kickstart your day with the most exciting morning show around. Tune in to our dynamic and entertaining program where we keep you informed, engaged, and entertained from the moment you wake up.
From breaking news and current events to music, fun, and out of the ordinary stories, we've got you covered with a mix of interviews, games, and special segments. You never know what's in store.
Join us every Monday morning
and Tuesday morning
for a fun and fascinating way to start your day.
Don't miss out on the action.
Tune in now and experience the excitement for yourself.
Only on KUTV Rise Today from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Start your day
with us.
You are watching Weekend Live with Auma Evans.
Time for the latest in the world of sports. Now, Bidco United were held to a barren draw against KCB, who sits 10th in the league in the Football Kenya Federation Premier League clash. At the same time, FC Leopards moved to 8th in the league after a 1-1 draw with Sofapaka, while Murang'a Seals continued with their hopes of finishing in the top 4 by sinking Zoya Sugar 4-0 as Talanta FC falls to Police FC Bullet in a match that ended 2-1 in favor of Kenya Police. Now in the English Premier League, a quick update. Manchester United and Liverpool played to a 2-2 draw. Chelsea and Sheffield United, a 2-2 draw. That match has just ended. And of course, Tottenham and Nottingham Forest, the match is still ongoing. 70 minutes from now, Tottenham leads with 3-1. So that is the latest update as far as the English Premier League action is concerned. And that is how we wrap it up. Many thanks for you, our esteemed viewers, and of course for all the men and women who made this production a success. My good name is Auma Evans. Joy Mtava has been our sign language interpreter tonight. Until next time, do have a lovely night.